Hi, my name is Michael. Now, I want to talk to pretty much everybody about bullying and harassment and pretty much everything else around. Now, what I want to really talk about is judgmental people. And judgment, if you're going to one person to another and one person's wearing a pink hat and another person's wearing a blue hat, the person's going to judge you because you have a pink hat, but it also goes both ways. That's a horrible example, but it works. Now, judging people doesn't have to do with anything of who you are. It's what you're wearing or what you're doing. And I've experienced it so much for everything that's happened. And it's people need to learn what judging is. And bullying too. Bullying is across the nation with schools, middle schools, high schools, and elementary schools. Now, bullying, it's horrible. I mean, inside, you just want to clench up and forget about everything that's happened and just pretty much end the day. And people have gone to a length that they've pretty much killed themselves and ended their life. And that's horrible to know. And now, I just want to bring out a message that it's not over for anybody. You have the confidence to be yourself. You have everything to do in your power to be who you are. Drugs, anything like that, don't do that as a coping. Especially drugs. Now, marijuana, opiates, pills, well, opiates, pills, but anything like that, you don't have to do that. You don't have to punish yourself by cutting yourself. You don't have you don't have to do anything like that. Now, what I really wanted to say is that bullying's horrible. I mean, it's just plain horrible. And what you can understand from my point of view is I've been bullied probably all my life for many reasons, for how I dress, for what I do, and in some life points I've actually changed, and that's good. But you're always going to have that one thing that you can never change, and that's you. You can change your appearance, you can change your whole outlook on everything, but it's you that you can't change, and that's good. Be who you are. If you're gay, okay. If you're straight, okay. If you like jogging with a tutu on, okay, good. But I mean, you have to be who you are, and that's extraordinary to know. Now, speaking about judgmental people in bullying, we go to what I like to call is harassment too. There is so many harassment. This actually has to go through bullying too. Harassment is pretty much bullying too, but you have cyberbullying, physical bullying, mentally bullying. You have verbal bullying. You have so much of bullying that's going on. And that hurts people. When your parents say sticks and stones can't break your bones, but words can never hurt you. Okay. So you go. People are saying, "Oh, you're nasty. Oh, you're mean," or anything. And then you go up to your dad and say, "Hey, fuck you." And oh yeah, your dad will probably hit you with sticks and stones. So yeah, words, yeah, they don't hurt you. It's bullshit. Words will hurt you all the time. Words, words can hurt you, and words can end your life, and emotionally and physically. But I don't see anything wrong from standing up for yourself. Now, if there's people out there, and this has to go for judgmental people too. Judgmental people like to see a reaction from people, and when your parents say that you can't, that just don't do anything. Don't just stand right there. Be like, no, no. That doesn't work. Yeah, no. I used to go to a school that had a lot of gang trouble here and there, but it's horrible. I mean, it's pure horrible. I'm not a perfect person. Nobody's perfect at all. But when you're okay, let's say you see an overweight gentleman and you call him, "Hey, fat ass." Now, it's horrible. I mean, why would you go to that length and verbally put out, "Hey, you're a fat ass"? Now, when you say that, the guy can be angry. Now, again, there's verbal bullying, and I want to go through every step of bullying too. Verbal bullying is pretty much attacking one person to another with no violence, but with verbal actions. And you can, if someone's homosexual, you can say, "Hey, faggot," or if you see a girl that is a whore, you can say, "Hey, slut," "Hey, whore," or see a underweight girl or a guy that's black, "Hey, nigger," or anything like that. Why would you do that? Okay, there's racists out there, there's prejudice, there's sexist, there's everything out there. There's always going to be someone that hates one thing of a person or one thing of a group of human beings. Now, verbal bullying, it hurts a lot. I mean, it's torturous. And I just wanted to point this out to pretty much example everything that's coming, this and that. Now, people are going to judge me. People are going to judge you. People are going to judge everybody. It's normal. And how society made itself, it's normal. Look at that word, hear that word when you say normal. It's normal that you hear people on the streets calling other people gay, fat, sluts, whores, racist slurs. Yeah, it's pretty normal. No, it's not normal. It's common, not normal. There's a difference to that. But what I really wanted to point into today is it's wrong for people to judge other people verbally. Now let's talk about physical bullying. Now that's the worst of all. I don't even know how to put front to this, but physical bullying is when one person basically touches another person and attacks them with violence. Now, violence can be everything: verbal violence, cyber violence, and that has to go through bullying too. But violence, you can see, and there's actually a Facebook picture. If you've seen a homosexual gentleman was in a gay pride parade, and right next to that picture there was him, either in a hospital, I don't know, but he was beat up. There's scars. There's stitches and everything. And what did that guy do to you? Sorry, what did he do to you? Just being gay? Just liking the same sex? I don't know. A picture can go 1,000 words, and that's true. Now, it's horrible to see how people judge other people. And when you go into high school, middle school's hell. I mean, oh my god. I mean, you wanna end it. I help people every day with suicidal thoughts and suicidal thinkings and cutting themselves to make them feel better, and somewhat a little bit of a drug problem too. But I mostly help people that have suicidal thoughts. Now, when you see people, when you're attacking someone and they want to end their life because of that and because of violence, you're beating on them, you're kicking them, you're making fun of them, you're throwing pencils, throwing anything like that. And we're talking about school right now. I'm going to go back to just normal life, different environments too, but let's talk about school bullying for just a tad bit. But school bullying it's hell. I mean, the faculty can't really help you. They can say, "Hey, stop it," and they're going to end it. But when you're at a school, and let's say one gentleman is picking on another gentleman, and one's picking on him because he's overweight. Now, that guy's going to be a big kid no matter what. But what if the overweight gentleman puts his hand or punches or tries to defend himself from the other kid that's calling him fat? And this has to go through for bullying too. And then maybe the guy's throwing a pencil or a phone or something. It's not going to be a phone, but anything like that. And you're going to get, the guy that's getting bullied is going to get more in trouble than the guy who's bullying, and that has to go through school rules, and that's horrible. I mean, it's pure nonsense to hear that. I don't know why you would do that. It's horrible. Now, With violence too, with physical bullying, it's horrible. And physical bullying, and actually I want to talk about the differences between physical and verbal bullying for 1 second. Now, physical bullying is when one man or one human being is attacking another human being, and one of them gets hurt, or both of them gets hurt. And the same with any other bullying. But verbal bullying doesn't show any marks. If you do self-inflicting marks, it's different. But, I mean, you can punch someone and maybe they're bruised. Okay, that's sightseeing. You can see it. Now, with verbal bullying, I can call someone any name I want. I can call them an asshole, a dick, or anything. But would it show on their body? Would it show on their face with a big bruise? No, it wouldn't. And it does show one where. I mean, it does show in your head. You're going to remind that. You're going to lay in your bed and you're not going to sleep that night. You have a big test tomorrow and you're going to say, oh my God, this guy's stuck in my head. I don't want to go to school. And with bullying too, and when I said I was going to talk about school too, bullying too, for school, people have gotten held back because they've been bullied because they miss days of school. Now, in a lot of counties in Florida, Michigan, Ohio, California, so on and so on, they have a limit on every county. You can't miss like 19, 20 days of school. And what if you have one person that's getting bullied so much that he's out of school so much, and then the faculty say, hey, you gotta go back a grade. You can't go on. Let's say he's in 11th grade, or no, that he would go to senior no matter what. Let's say he's going into 9th grade, and he's in 8th grade. Sorry, dude, you can't go. You missed too many days. And if you have your state assessment test, that doesn't mean anything if you miss that many days. But when you have someone attacking one person or another, and they're getting held back for what you did, or what the attacker did, now that's horrible. I mean, why would you do that? It's preposterous. And when I said I was going to talk about cyberbullying and mental bullying, I'm going to do that in my next video. And thank you, and goodbye.